guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new. Hi, it's Keisha, nice to meet you, or get in here because we have quite a bit to get on into, and trust me, I don't plan on holding back in today's video. So basically, I innocently came across a picture which was giving very much jump scare. No shade or anything. If you are new around here, I do like to see myself. I mean, I say no shade, but it actually is shade. But also don't take it too seriously. Like after this video is finished, just like, let's all go about our days. We don't need to like continue on a discussion or take it to Twitter. Alright, it's fine. I came across this photo of Kendall Jenner, and life hasn't felt the same since. Like, I know this was literally yesterday that I came across it, but I just feel like there's a change in energy or mood swing for me. There's a lot of photos of her and campaigns that she's done, which is definitely given like low vibrational energy. I'm flabbergasted by the fact that like she hasn't given it up yet, and we're really going to get on into it, and you guys are going to know exactly why I said that. Fashion week is here, and I've seen so many of the girlies really kill it. And when I mean the girlies, I don't mean the famous ones. I mean the ones who are either up and coming, the ones who have been in the industry for a couple of years but still haven't gotten the attention shown upon them as much as I think they really do deserve it. When we think of models, unfortunately, we're just thinking of the same 5 people, and yes, they give us looks here and there, but I need a serve. When was the last time we actually got a serve in the industry from some of the main girls? That's what I want to know. I mean, for Kendall Jenner to be the highest paid model since I think 2014, I ain't about to try and stop someone's bag. That's not what this video is about. That's not the message. And also, because I made a video before about Kendall, people were like, oh my god, you're just jealous of her. I mean, yeah, I'm jealous that she looks good from any angle when it's not on a campaign. Her Instagram photos are just way better than any campaign she's done since, I don't know, 2017, 18. But that's just my humble opinion. I'm not jealous of Kendall. I think we can simply have a discussion without people thinking it's down to envy or jealous. Like, I just feel as though, had I been given an opportunity like that, I will serve rather than just giving an underwhelming face like this. Girl, you look like you don't want to be there. And if you don't want to be there, then don't be there. Give it to someone else. If you are a child from the result of a nepotism baby, stop. Keisha, stop it. But seriously though, we've been having these conversations so much about nepotism babies. The year just started. I'm confused. But yes, we've been having these conversations about nepotism babies and people sharing their thoughts and opinions on it, including nepotism babies. And I feel as though Kendall for me is just one of those nepotism babies who just like, how is it that you have it all? Yeah.
It did not give what needed to be gave to the highest of giving.
Because my thing is, if you're going to be a rich famous kid, be a rich famous kid. Because we'd be lying if we said that we wouldn't use it to our advantage. Like, if mommy and daddy were rich, excuse me, hand it to me on a platter. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much.
Gotta put me first. I gotta put me first. I gotta put me first.
That's me anyways. I know people would be like, oh, I'm gonna work hard to be an individual. Keep on working, keep on dancing. My middle name might as well be Leech because, girl, I'm gonna do what I have to do, and best believe you probably would do it too. We can have these conversations about nepotism babies. You guys pretty much already know how I stand. I feel as though denying it doesn't get you anywhere. No one's asking for a whole dissertation of you explaining what it's like to be a nepotism baby, because you have your own experience that I can't take away from you. You have your own upbringing. You have a different take on life than maybe the next person, which is fine. The only issue, and I've said this a bunch of, whenever I'm filming, there's always something going on out there. Like this morning, I wish I recorded it, but that would be illegal, wouldn't it? I don't know, it was like 7 a.m. God knows why I was up that early. And they were playing dancehall. Y'all winding your waist at 7 a.m.? I mean, if you've got it, you've got it. But babes, don't wake up the neighbors. What was I saying again? Okay guys, so before we continue on with today's video, this video is actually in collaboration with High Rise. If you don't know what High Rise is, then lucky for you, I'm gonna go ahead and fill you in on it because it's a fun time around here. I'm not usually interested in games on my, like, I don't really have games on my phone like that, I'll be honest. Nothing really sticks with me, but High Rise is where it's at for me personally. You have so much creative freedom. You can customize your avatar, you can get real creative. Listen, all skin tones are up there. The darkest isn't a flipping Cardi B. Like, you generally have variation to be who you want to be and express it. Chokehold this game has on me, just so that I don't forget anything, because I really want to just fill you guys in on this because it's that good. High Rise is a metaverse experience where you can use different items to build your characters. And listen, you can have more than one character, which I think to be really epic, because I played some games before where like you just have to settle for the one. But in this game, you can actually be whoever you want to be. whichever day, whether it's Bobby, Susan, Christina, Keisha. You have tools to like build your house, build your room. You can play games, you can chat to people, of course, like keep it cute. Don't be too shady. It is a social first app built to support and inspire user design content. You get to express your uniqueness and creativity in the app with 40,000 unique items for building your avatar and your own space. Meet new people, exchange rare collectible items, and compete for epic prizes in weekly events and player-made games. So make sure you guys check the description box below, and also on the screen will be my code user. I can't wait to finish this video so that I can go and play games. I've also unlocked like this curly ponytail for you guys. Make sure you guys get your hands on it because this item is only available for a very limited time. All the important information will be on the screen as well as down below in the description box. So yes, without further ado, let's get back to the video. So I wrote down here in my notes, when I look at Kendall Jenner's walk, and this is the thing, her walk hasn't always been appalling. There are moments where it's like, okay, this is a serve, it's giving everything and more. But there are plenty of times where I look at Kendall Jenner's walk and I'm like, hey, this is giving Undertaker during his entrance on WWE. Whether it was SmackDown or Raw, it was giving Undertaker. I don't even know the intro music, but it was something like, it was giving something like that. Like, girl. I know people are gonna be like, okay, but isn't it the creative directors who tell them to walk this way or to give this kind of energy? But my thing is, okay, so it's every performance the creative director of different designers are telling you to walk the same way. It's underwhelming. It's giving, bitch, I don't want to be here, but I want the check. I want to go home. I'm going to go home before the other models. Like, it's giving, like, I don't want to be here, but in order for that check, or because I have a good relationship with this brand, I just have to do it. I just wanted to come and say this. Not everything is bad about her walk. I do think the weakest part has to be her turns. It could be worse, and I've definitely seen worse, but because we're talking about the caliber of a supermodel, that's why people are heavily critical. I don't think Kendall's interested in modeling, and this brings me on to like the first point. I feel as though she's tired of it, and I don't even blame her. I feel like she's walked so many campaigns before a certain age. She's hit so many milestones before a certain age. She constantly says that, you know, she's put in the effort, and the reason why she is standing here as like the highest paid model is because she really had that work ethic, which hi, is this BS? It really gets me. And I don't know why it affects me as much as it does, because it really shouldn't be as triggering as it is. But it really does trigger me when somebody with privilege denies. Bitch, are we in court? I just don't think she's interested in modeling anymore. I think that she's achieved so much, and congratulations to her for that. But I think she's achieved so much, and she's had these relationships with different designers and brands, and she's walked all these, you know, she's done all of these campaigns. She's done all these runway thingies that she's just over it now. It does get to a point where you do feel burnt out in your job, so I do feel for her on that. I know some people are also going to be like, okay, but modeling isn't that difficult. I don't think that's fair to say, and I've definitely expressed that before. I definitely felt like, okay, all you have to do is just look cute, walk. But it's all about synchronization with the other models. It's all about, you know, moving your feet in unison and in rhythm to the beat. Like, you got your feet got to be paddling like you're a flipping penguin. Like, you've got to be on point. Any wrong move is so clockable, you know, especially because when you're out there on the runway, it's followed by somebody else, and it just has to work in cohesion. So I definitely do feel like there is a lot that goes into modeling. Who are we as people who are not models, who have never trained or even expressed interest in it, to come here and say, oh, it doesn't really entail this, that, and the other? Now, is it maybe a lot easier than being a doctor or a nurse? Of course, for sure, but it definitely has its own difficulties that I don't want to take away from it, and which I found that I did once or twice in the past. I think she's either burnt out and just isn't giving it her all. It's not fun for her compared to maybe when she first stepped into the scene and had that buzz and excitement of just like turning her dreams into a reality, or she's just simply over it. Guys, Kendall Jenner is only 27 years old. That's insane. And sometimes for some people in their career, of course, every career is different, right? At the age of 27, it's now where models are starting to work with different brands, whether it's the Gucci, the Versace's, the Miu Miu, whatever it is, right? But Kendall has achieved so much that I feel like she's just like, okay, what's next? My thing is, Kendall, I wish that during your time of like the peak of your career, I wish that you gave us versatility. I wish you gave us variation. I wish you just really served. Now, yes, we may not be able to afford the clothes that she's modeling, but I wanted to feel like, damn, I need this. I need to feel like, damn, life isn't complete if I don't have this piece. Whereas if we look at Kylie, And I hate to go down that road, but we're doing it. If we actually look at Kylie, as much as we can say this, that, and the other about her, the bitch can serve. Whether her face is looking a little stiffiana, the outfit will come together regardless. I feel like even her poses are better than Kendall's entire. We can all take a page out of someone's book, and if it's your sister, great, love that. Like, why didn't you learn from her? Kendall immediately discredits Kylie. We've made videos about this, we've had conversations, but Kylie's doing the goddamn thing, because my Pinterest board, I'm so sorry, why am I sorry? Kylie lives there rent-free. The bitch ain't paying rent. Girl, I'm gonna put your name in the title and we gonna make that coin back. I'm kidding. Plenty of photos which I can incorporate in this video for proof, where Kylie is like, the dress isn't wearing her, or the outfit isn't wearing her, but she's wearing it.
Yeah, that's
it's just my opinion.
I can name a bunch of models, adults, who, it doesn't matter what she wears, I feel like I need it in my life, regardless of whether I can afford it or not. I need it. I'm obsessing over it. I'm actually researching. And that's what a model should do for me. It should be like, damn, I'm really intrigued by what it is that you are advertising. Whereas with Kendall, it's like, oh, okay. Oh, this is cute. But I'm never ever taking the extra step to actually do my own research. Like, damn, okay, this item is this, that, and the other. Okay, this, that, no. Instead of just like giving death stares 24/7. The most movement we get in Kendall's face may be an eyebrow arch, if we're lucky. And I'm not asking her to be gritting her teeth and showing how many sets of, no. She isn't going to beat these allegations of her being boring, but I really do hope that she's okay. And if she doesn't want to do this anymore, then damn, that's a privilege in itself. But so be it. Because I can't keep seeing these jump scare photos on Twitter, Instagram. Some of you guys even take it as far as DMing me, because you know how I be. I mean, there's this picture, right? Oh my God, the symmetry, line of symmetry. I haven't even thought about symmetry since maths class, and trust me, I wasn't good at it. But listen, one thing about Kendall's face is giving symmetry, it's giving symmetrical, it's giving what's on this side is on this side in the same. Kendall's a really stunning girl, which even disappoints me more, because it's like, how you fine as hell, the body is set good, but like, how, like, Kendall Jenner basically has everything apart from a good walk.
But hold on a second, what baffles me even more is that even when she's just like walking around day to day, you know, the paparazzis are catching her or whatever, the way that she walks like normally is good, like it's spot on, it's nice, like it looks fierce, I live for it. But then when she's on the runway, like I get it that is maybe the requirement from some brands. I can't expect for all the brands to want her to walk at that pace, or to just walk and look like a flipping zombie or whatever. So I don't know, I need someone to kind of explain it for me. Like, how does it work? Am I missing something here? Let me know. I'm very open to hearing what people have to say.
And it's like, I don't think it can be, is it that difficult to perfect? I think you can even, if you want to be sneaky about it, go and watch a YouTube tutorial about it, because there are people who are nowhere near on your level, no shade or anything, who can goddamn walk. But her lashes are amazing. You know, I'm actually jealous of Kendall's eyelashes. Yeah, you know how people were saying, oh my God, I think you're jealous of her. Sure. I'm jealous of her lashes, because I have like eyelash extensions and they're, oh my God. I know I'm going on a tangent, but it ripped out my natural lashes. So things aren't the same. So yes, I'm jealous of Kendall's eyelashes. There you have it. But like, this is giving skincare ad. It's giving maybe Evian water. It's giving Proactive. It's giving CeraVe. I don't know. It's just not giving Miu Miu. Kendall, please look at what people are saying and don't view it as criticism, because I know that you feel like everybody hates you, and I'm so sorry if you feel that way. But that's just not the case. It's just like, if you could serve, I promise you, the amount of criticism people have for you, it just looks like there's no soul behind the eyes. And that's why I'm saying that, I don't want to start anything, but I hope she's okay. I know in one of the episodes of Keeping Up with the Kardashians a year ago, it's not called that, but I can't bother to think about what. Anyways, so a couple months ago, there was a scene on the show where it was her and her friend Fi. She was saying that she wants to get into real estate.
I mean, when I walk into a house, my wheels just kind of start turning, and I'm always like, I could do this, or I would do that.
Maybe do the kitchen here.
Even like taking this wall out.
Yeah, take this whole wall out.
Open it all up, and you could push this door back to here, so that you get a little more space. As a model, I still don't have much say in anything creative, really. That has brought me to wanting to start this journey of like house flipping.
I think this would probably need
I'd say 6 to 12 months.
That's really cool. I think she can get into that bag. I think it would be great to see her doing something else besides modeling, because I don't think that you have to stick to one thing. I think that everyone can always like widen their horizon and try something new. Who knows what you're good at? And she obviously has the resources and money for it. So if she wants to give that a go, then for sure I'm here for it. Okay, so I'm going on Kendall Jenner's Instagram right now. And if I look at some comments, someone said, Kendall, are you okay? You've even got comments of people saying, go on girl, give us nothing. They're setting her up. Someone said, what happened with your eyes? What drug effect is that? I want her to have chemistry with the camera. I hate to bring up other girlies, but I have to, because if someone made a video about me and was criticizing me constructively anyways, whilst being a little bit shady, a little bit hurtful, but at least give me an example, you know, like at least giving me what it is that you think I should study. If you're a so-called supermodel, go and study someone of your caliber in the 90s, early 2000s, and see what it is that they gave. I think it was last weekend, I just fell in this rabbit hole of just like watching a bunch of Naomi Campbell during the 90s, the early 2000s, and my goodness, it makes sense as to why she's still standing here. It makes sense as to why she's still on the runway to this day in her 50s. We're still not over what it is that she did during the 90s, 2000s, the chokehold she had. I mean, I wasn't here in the 90s and I was born 2000, so.
That is all I have to say.
I came across this article on the www.masterclass.com. And it says, what does a model do? A model works with consumer brands, fashion designers, photographers, and artists to advertise a wide array of products. Consumer brands hire models to wear fashionable clothing in magazines, on runways, or to model cosmetic products. Models generally have stylists and makeup artists crafting their clothing, hairstyles, and appearance, but they are ultimately responsible for how they portray their look in front of the camera. Being a model involves hyper-focus around your appearance. However, beauty is subjective, and you never know what someone will find. That doesn't apply for Kendall. Number 2, understand the duties of your job. Modeling requires hard work, determination, and the ability to follow directions quickly and efficiently. Posing in particular ways or recreating looks for hours at a time. You also need to know how to angle your face and body for the camera to convey the right type of image.
Does Kendall know this?
Alright guys, I'm going to close out this video, but once again, shout out to High Rise for working with me on today's video. Make sure you guys go and check out the game. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on it. I'll leave the link down below for it in the description box. The first one, you can't miss it. And yes, I'll catch you guys real soon for a brand new video. Bye!